Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Infinity 5. Gonna be playing some more golf. At the end of last session, I reached Infinity 3, and this morning I've been playing more, and I got to almost halfway. So we're gonna see if we can keep this push going, hopefully to Infinity 4, because my highest I've ever gotten is Infinity 3 on my main account. So, starting off with hole 10, should be a pretty straightforward chip and eagle. This lobby isn't the best, but there is one S3, so I'm probably gonna leave it in the video still. First match of the day. So for this second shot, the strat is to land it on the front of the green, because if you hit the fringe, it can launch roll pretty badly. So, just over 3, I'm pretty sure. That might be too much, or it could be good. And that was perfect. We do get the chip and eagle to start the video. Great way to start it, and let's see the results of the hole. Okay, looks like we're the only person to get a chip and eagle. Someone else hit the flag and got really close, but we were the only one who actually made it. So either gonna have hole 2 or hole 3 next. Yeah, so we have hole 3 now. And this wind looks like it's gonna be in our face a little bit, but should be fine still. So, we are going to go for the shortcut here. Yeah, this wind is basically going to do nothing. There we go. So for the second shot, there are multiple ways to play this. Some people do a full 3-iron with backspin, and some people do spoon. Honestly, after using spoon for like a good amount of time, I prefer using the spoon now for this approach. So, just over 3 dots. So we'll see about that, if that's good. Looks like that was a little too hard. I guess the wind didn't really push it back as far as I expected, so this is not going to be the easiest putt ever for eagle. But we do have a 4-point lead, so if you miss this, it's really no big deal. Okay, we did get 3 dots, but unfortunately I just adjusted too much. I mean, I didn't adjust enough for the break, so that is not going to be an eagle on this hole. Should have definitely been an eagle. Okay, so there were 3 eagles. Tied for first with 2 other people now, which is unfortunate. We should have had this game in our hands by now, but now we're still going to have to work to get first. And we have hole 16 with helping wind. I mean, it'll help us get the shortcut. We have not the best tee spot, but it should still be fine with this wind. And yeah, so this is probably one of the more difficult pins to chip in on. But we're gonna try anyway. See if we can actually just get close to the green here with launch roll. See about that. Yeah, so we do actually get on the green, which might actually not have been the best play here, to be honest, because the chip would have been pretty easy with only 2 wind. But whatever, we'll probably, hopefully, sink this putt still. Just like that, maybe. And we do make the putt, so that's a clutch eagle. If we get hole 18, I feel like I'd miss out on like a 70 seed. But an eagle there is always nice. Let's see the results. Okay, so nobody we were tied with eagled. So we now have a 4-point lead again. Should have been 8 points, but not really much we can do now. If we have hole 18, that'll be really nice. We might still have a chance at a 70. And we get 17. So honestly, I don't feel like I would have missed out on the 70 seed had I made that eagle. So with this pin, it's probably just going to be a full driver to avoid the launch roll. Or a 3.8. Either one works. Actually, I'm not sure about this wind, though. Because I don't know if it launch rolls from the left side over there. I'm just going to do 3.8 and hope it goes well. Okay, so we do get the launch roll. We also lip out. And now we're way back here, which is a predicament. I'm gonna putt this. Can I even reach with a full putter? I don't even know if this is going to be enough, but I do think it is slightly downhill, so I'm going to go for it. See if that reaches. Oh wow, that's actually too far. Might actually need to take some off of that. I also thought that it would break left, but it ended up being pretty straight, so that's going to be a par. Okay, so that is a par. Have a 7-point lead now. Somehow the person in second made a double bogey. Never mind, we only have a 5-point lead because someone birdied. What hole we can get in the finals? Okay, so we have hole 13. I don't really think this was a 70 seed unless like you could albatross 12 maybe and hole in one this. But it's not the easiest 70 seed, so don't really feel like you missed out on much. This is probably going to be a win still. And with this pin, spoon is the strat. Just 2 dots, basically. I actually don't know how to adjust for wind with the spoon on this hole. So I'm just going to go here. No, okay, that was not good. So we need a little bit more, I guess, because the wind is pushing to the right and slightly into us as well. But I'm going to go for the putt here. This has not been my best game so far. But if we can sink this, it would be nice at least. I actually don't know whether I should chip this, maybe. Just over full. That's too much, I think. Yeah, unfortunately just hit it a little bit too hard. So it's going to be another par and a 52 game to start. Which is not my best on this seed. The seed is at least a 62 normally. Okay, everyone parred this hole, so we do end up winning by 5 points. Likely not going to be too much rank because the only decent person in this lobby was an S3. And there was a bot which could give us some good rank, but probably not considering everyone else in the lobby was low ranked. Because bots, they give the average rank of the lobby. Yeah, and that's just a tiny bit of rank, so let's move on to the next game. Okay, alright, second game of the video here, we find a Japanese S8. I know they're very good, I've played against them before, and seen them on many streams, so this is going to likely be a battle for first place here. If we win, we will get some good rank. And starting out on hole 8, this is not going to be the easiest start. Okay, with this win, I'm not quite sure how to play it, so I'm just going to aim here and do like full, almost full. And it looks like that was a little too much power. I figured because like if there's 20 headwind, full is normally the play, and that was just under full, so. Should still be a birdie though, which I will take any day on this hole with this pin. There we go, and let's see the results. Okay, there we go. Looks like there were 5 birdies there, which is quite a bit for those conditions. And we're gonna get hole 9 next. Let's see if we have good wind so we can make the shortcut. No, I don't think this wind is quite enough to make the shortcut. I mean, it could be, but it's going to the right as well, which is difficult to make it. And yeah, this is probably actually still makeable. The camera angle just always makes it look like the wind here is worse than it actually is. So we're going to go right at this big tree because I think we could still make it over. And if we go left, we're not going to have a 3-iron, so this pin is really difficult unless you have a 3-iron which you can backspin. But this should be a fine spot to just hit a spoon down there. Maybe get in the bunker or on the back of the green or something. Place where we do have a chance at eagle. So I think it's like a 3.7 spoon from here. See if I have the aim right. I think I do. Go up here. Okay, let's see if that's decent. And I guess that's fine. If it hits the rough, it might be perfect. Yeah. So I did go far enough left where I didn't have to worry about the bunker, and it did roll up on the green nicely. So we do have a pretty short eagle chance here, considering it's hole 9. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I think it's just 1.2 or so. Okay, so I went under 1.2, but I still got it. That was honestly the play. I got pretty lucky to get the eagle there, and it looks like one random did get the eagle as well. Okay, so looks like there was only one other eagle, and it was by someone who parred the first hole. So we do have a 3-point lead going into the semifinals. The S8 player went in the water, which was unfortunate for them, so they had a par. And we get hole 4 with headwind, so this pin is going to be backspin 99% of the time. Unless there's like 33 wind, I guess, because then you can land in the rough and bounce it to the right. Honestly, actually, this might not be backspin here. Yeah, I'm probably actually just going to hit like 3.2 here with no spin. And this should bounce right out of this rough. It did not bounce right. It bounced pretty straight. So it would have been good if I had the bounce I was expecting. I guess I was too far left for that. Should be a nice birdie though. There we go, and let's move on to the next hole. Okay, so we did get a birdie there. Looks like 4 people birdied. So still have a 3-point lead. I'm going into either hole 5 or 6 next. And we get hole 6, so with this pin it's likely going to be, no, actually with this wind you're just going to want to not do tree strat and go left of that pine tree. So you just have to kind of let the wind blow you over to the left here. And then hopefully that just goes, yeah, we're fine. So from here we now should not have to worry about that tree on the right, and we can just hit a regular shot without backspin. So, by the way, sorry if there's background noise. I apologize for that. So I think I'm just gonna go here with 3.1 with without spin. And I probably should have actually aimed farther right. I thought it was a good deal to the right, but I guess not. Especially because I clubbed up, so it went lower than it would have normally. But if we can get this birdie, it'll probably still be in the lead here. I think it's just breaking a little bit left at the end. Pretty straight before that. So just 2 dots here. There we go. And we do get the birdie. There we go. Okay, so only one other birdie. Unfortunately for the S8 player, they lipped out the birdie chip, so they are eliminated, and we now have a 6-point lead in the finals. See if we can get this win here. Okay, so that is a par. Unfortunately, I ended up shorting my putt with my Joy-Con, so we do still get a win here, but could have choked that if the second place was closer. We are going to get some good rank if there was an S8. Actually, that's not too much. I forgot how high up we are. So we're almost halfway through Infinite 3. Hopefully we can get up to Infinite 4 soon. Alright, here we go. 3rd game of the video. We find an S3 and otherwise not the best lobby. So I'm probably going to do one more after this just because we haven't really had many high-ranked players in this video, and I've been trying to get in the lobbies of some good players, but we haven't had much success with it. So see if we can just win this one real quick, and then we'll do one last match probably. Okay, so starting at hole 8. Gonna 3.7 or so. That might be too much, or it could be fine actually. Yeah, just adjusted for the wind a bit much in terms of aim, but that was a decent shot. Should be a birdie unless we micro putt this. Let's see. Okay, so we do get the birdie, and let's move on to the next hole. Okay, so it looks like there were 5 birdies there. Going into hole 9, tied for first with 4 other people. Also, this is probably going to be the last video, the last match of this video. Sorry, I can't speak. Because I'm not really going to cut a match out of this video. I would do that if like there was a match that's uninteresting, or like I'm winning by 10 points or something. All of these matches have been like at least kind of close, so I'm going to keep them all in the video. I'm not really going to play a 4th match because that would take a lot of time, and this video is going to be long enough anyway, I'm pretty sure. So for this, it's just going to be a driver to the left side of the fairway and then a 3-iron over the trees. And if we're too far left for the 3-iron, we could just always hit a max curve driver left. But I think this is the perfect spot here for just a full 3-iron over the tree. I don't know what that guy's trying to do. That's probably in the bunker. So just a 3-iron over here. See about that. And that was pretty much perfect. The only problem with that is that we don't get like all the way down there, so we do have a longer approach, especially in this wind. It'll be kind of difficult to gauge. I'll be happy with the birdie here. So I'm just going to do full power here and hope for the best. And I did not adjust enough for the wind. I had a feeling that might happen, but I also didn't really want to get stuck at the top of that hill. So this is a very difficult conditions on this hole with this pin and wind, but could still get this birdie here if we have a good putt. Seems I can't have any of those lately, but could change here. Just 2.1 or 2.2 or something like that. Someone else got a birdie. Maybe more than 2.1, maybe like 2.3. Okay, why is my Joy-Con not giving me the correct power? This has been happening a lot lately. I should have watched that guy's putt, because it would have given me the line. Okay, just something like that. Nope! That's not what I wanted, game. And of course I'm short because of that. That's so stupid. Like, why can't... Like, this has been happening recently. My putting has just been terrible because I can't get the correct power. So that's a sad par. I haven't been playing well at all like these past few videos. Okay, so looks like we are still tied for first because the person who birdied was not in first place. That sucks. So going on to hole 1, pretty much. Well, I was gonna say same conditions as last game, but I'm probably gonna cut that last hole out because I had the micro putt somehow. I don't know why my putting has just been terrible, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And the last game, the wind was 33 instead of 4, so that is pretty much a big difference. So it's a good drive. I would have liked to have full power. Again, something that's not been going well for me lately. So I'm just going to aim here. See how this goes. Well, actually I'm going to go a little closer because I'm clubbing up. Yeah, I should have gone even closer to the hole because I was using the farther club. Also, I probably could have done full power with the 7-iron and that would have been perfect, but just had to club up for some reason, so it's going to be birdie. Let's move on to the next hole. Okay, so everyone birdied there except for one person. Still tied for first, trying to break away here after that stupid par. So we're going to have hole 2 or 3 next. If it's 3, we have a chance at eagle. So these conditions are not very good. I honestly don't really know how to play this. Maybe spoon and land at the start of the green or something. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. See about that. And that looks good. Yeah, that's decent. Should have gone a little bit farther left, but with these conditions, I'll take an approach like that. Should just be a nice easy birdie now. Hopefully, there aren't too many birdies. Yep, there we go. So now we do have a solo lead because the people we were tied with parred. Going to the finals here. Still going to try to salvage a decent round here with good score on the finals. Okay, so we got hole 12. This is our chance to get redemption, I guess, with the Albatross. Headwind here, but should not be too much. Basically, same conditions as last time. Here we go. Okay, so the wind is 13 into us, but that should just be enough to barely get on the fairway from here. If we can actually get full power. Not do that. That's not full power. But we'll be lucky if we can get on the fairway still. Okay, barely. So here it's probably just going to be a full spoon. Yeah, just a full spoon over there to the green. See about that. Should bounce right. I'm not going to be that far right, I guess. And it somehow bounced straight from there. I don't know why. It usually bounces right, and that would have been close otherwise. But it is going to be an eagle if we can actually make a putt today. That 1 on 16 didn't count because it's red bar and I'm decent at those. Well, someone made that. I don't know if that was an eagle or albatross. Let me just wait so it shows us. Okay, there's an eagle, which is good. Okay, and we do make the eagle, which is a nice way to end off the video. Gonna gain a tiny bit of rank here. Okay, so there were 3 eagles there. Glad we made that because we would have been third otherwise. So we did win by 2 points. If that person didn't bogey, then we would have tied. Not my best performances this video, but it was enough to scratch out 3 wins. Gonna go up a tiny bit of rank. Yep, there we go. Basically at the middle of Infinity 3 now. And I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully we can make a push. I'll play some off camera, hopefully get closer to Infinity 4 and not drop too far down. And peace.